Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing Catfish, and there is back to back, so y'all will see me again soon. So this episode is season 7, episode 37. CJ and Shana. This week's co-host is Justin Combs. He's an all-star athlete. He's a Harvard MBA, and he's the VP of Combs Enterprises. And if you haven't guessed by now, this is Diddy's son. So the guy is named CJ. He's 25. He's a cook, and he lives in New York, and he lives with his family. He met Shauna on Facebook. I don't even know how people can meet people on Facebook. I mean, I know that's where you make friends and stuff, but my personal opinion, if they ain't video chatting you, then you should already know. Like, people are still stupid in this day and age. And basically, the co-host is cute, in my opinion. I'm just saying. And so basically, CJ was explaining the whole story about like how how he was talking to Shauna for like 10 years, and then out of those 8 years, 2 years, like when they hit the 8-year mark, somebody named Destiny hit him up and said, Shauna died. Yeah, she passed away. So he just carried on with his life, talking to girls, was in a relationship, but then Shauna came back and ruined like some relationships that he was having. So I'm wondering, like, Shauna, why are you doing this if you didn't want him? Like, you lied and said you died and ran away. And she about to do it again. And then CJ asked Shauna, like, "Oh, why did you disappear?" And she was like, "I disappeared because I was in a really bad relationship and I was trying to straighten myself out. But here I am back again." And Shauna was a freaky girl. Okay, this girl freaky because she was sending booty pics and, excuse my French, vagina pics, like her whole vagina, like, you nasty. And the girl was 27. Now, if somebody is just being all proud and out with their body parts and have not tried to video chat you, you gotta be knowing that there's a catfish. And basically, Shauna sabotaged his old relationships, like I was just saying. And then they see on her Facebook that there's a link to a GoFundMe, and it was saying for her daughter because she had cancer in her leg, but nobody gave her any money, So yeah, it is kind of sad, but at the same time, Justin is like, I really hope this isn't fake, because if it is, that is so messed up. And Justin, like, we gotta get on top of this. I think he was kind of enjoying himself. And basically, they talked to all these different people on Facebook, and the first guy's like, yeah, I used to date her, and she messaged him and saw him at work. This chick is a real stalker, like, for real. And they go to Destiny's Facebook. They look like a pretty girl, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this guy named Pape. Weird name. Probably not your real name, but whatever. Anyway, Pape said that she's a catfish because he drove 40 miles to see her. And he sounded really pissed because I guess that was a lot of gas money wasted, because she knew everything that he was wearing, but she didn't introduce herself to him. So that's kind of weird. And then he was like, where's she at? And he said Destiny's a catfish too. And he was trying to get with both of them men. And then Justin makes notes like, I do the same thing. I used to, when I was reviewing Catfish Trolls last year, don't even get me started, but I've gotten better. And CJ wasn't expecting all that. He wanted to know, basically, he is over the games, and he wants to know who Shana is. And basically, Neve and Justin were leaving the hotel, but then he turned around, but he kept walking. And then afterwards, they saw CJ, and, Neve, no. CJ got a message from Shauna, and Shauna was like, are you with Neve right now? And then basically it was a picture of Neve and Justin, I guess production crew or whatever. And then Neve jumped up so quick. I was laughing. He was like, I saw her. So he already know what she looked like. So we about to find out what she looked like real quick. And she loves to play games. So they finally go to see her, and she's taking a long walk of truth. And when I saw this lady, she didn't look nothing like I expected at all. No. She was just this lady who looked like she was in her 40s, messing around with somebody almost 20 years younger than you. Her real name is Rebecca. Basically, she said Shauna's personality was all mine. And basically, she's been living. By the way, he lived in Syracuse, New York. She was saying that she lived in Syracuse, New York, the whole time. She was in a, she was in a catch the person who was cheating on her situation. Mm. And then she said she has 5 kids. And then they asked, does her daughter have cancer? She said no, because why do people do that? Lie about cancer? Like, karma come back to you tenfold. And she basically admits she was Destiny too, but I kind of figured it out because all of the pictures looked kind of the same. Like, you must have stole the blonde girl's pictures from some page and stole them. And Rebecca just wanted to be done. Like, and I was right. She is close to 40. She said she was like 38 years old and she messed up. And CJ, take some advice. Go back to your regular life. Stop meeting people online. Have not seen, video chat first. If you want to talk to somebody online, video chat with them first. And CJ like, what? She been lying about. So it's 2 months later. We see that CJ, of course, he gave us an update. Rebecca and CJ talked a week after, and basically, CJ said he's over it and he's dating his friend now, but they dated before, so good for you. And Rebecca was never heard from again because they couldn't get in contact with her. So I will see y'all in the next Catfish review. Tell me your thoughts about this episode. Did you think it was a catfish too? Because I knew too. But I'll see you on the next one. Bye.